Good Monday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and this is your outlook for November 24th, 2014. We're going to have some showers. They're going to end very early in the morning this morning, and this is going to be in association with this warm front that is pushing through the area. The warm front's actually sitting back here like this and pushing off to the northeast, and our low pressure that is attached to is moving up from Chicago up through the Great Lakes. So this will push through, and behind it you're going to have some very warm air that's going to come in right behind it, and temperatures in some areas are going to reach 70 degrees today. So let's get into the NAM high-res future simulated radar. So look at 4 a.m. You can see the rain here starting to move out at this point from southwest to northeast, and we're going to move these in 1 hour increments further. Here's 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. You still see at 7 a.m. when some of you are going to be getting up here, you're going to still have some leftover showers in our eastern areas, especially across northern New Jersey. Might have a few leftover showers at this point, but then you see it starts to move out here pretty quickly. So by the time we get to 10 a.m., you have not too much left here to deal with. So the rest of the day should be pretty clear here. You're going to see this line coming across the state. This is actually the cold front, and there's very little moisture with it. There will be a cold front that's going to come through. This will be this evening when it does come through. You can see that just goes through and off the coast, and doesn't have much of, if any, precipitation with it. So mid to late evening, I say, would probably clear the area here, and we will be cooling down here a little bit as we get into Tuesday, but nothing really cold yet. Here's a look at this is still Monday morning here, but as you go a little bit further here, cold front pushes through here in the overnight hours, and we get into Tuesday, and Tuesday actually turns out to be a pretty nice day, mostly sunny day. Going to have high pressure in control, and the high pressure is going to be sitting pretty much right over top of us, a little bit anchored a little bit west, but still a pretty nice day. Winds will be more westerly on Tuesday, and temperatures are going to be near normal for this time of year. So eyes are going to be turning to the next system, which is moving in from the south. It is been shown the last couple days. We actually have a first call map out for this system. This is going to be a winter storm producer for many, and a major winter storm in some cases. When we define major winter storms as anything that produces 6 inches of snow or greater, and we do have the potential to see that in over a large area, actually. Here is a look at overnight Tuesday night. High pressure sitting right over top of this system, right over top the area here. This system is down here off the picture, is going to move up to the northeast here. Now there's a little bit of difference still between some of these models, but we're going to take this, use the GFS here. It's going to organize down here by the Carolinas, and it's going to take a path the GFS thinks is going to be more like this. The European model thinks it's going to be more like this. Okay, and then the European ensembles are halfway in between. So we're right now siding with the European ensembles because there is an overwhelming majority cluster of the ensembles that are sitting right in this area. That and the fact that you have, if you have 50 individual members of the European ensemble to make up the mean, and that they're all in between the GFS and the European model here. So I think they both have similar ideas, and they're kind of close here, but a difference of track of about 100 miles makes a huge difference of who gets what and how much. So here's a look at Wednesday morning. We have between, say, 7 and 9 a.m. You got some snow spreading into our area from south to north. And then we go to the next frame here. We got some moderate to heavy snow that is going to be over our area. Now, the GFS, because it's taking this more easterly path like this, instead of like the European model like this, or the ensembles in between, is showing snow closer to the I-95 corridor. This is like the jackpot zone in the GFS. It's the latest run in the GFS. Shows that jackpot zone in and along I-95, which is the area circled right here. We think it's actually going to be a little bit further west because we think the GFS is too far east with this. So if we take it where the ensembles are and put that track in the middle, so instead of having it like this, if it does track in the middle, kind of like this, instead of your jackpot zone being right here along I-95, we think it's going to be further northwest, kind of like up in this area here. Okay, so that would include areas from south central PA, in the York-Harrisburg area over to about the Lehigh Valley up into northwest New Jersey. Those are probably your areas here, and also the southern Poconos. Those are probably your jackpot areas, we think, if the if the models are, if we're correct with assuming the ensembles, the European model ensembles are correct. So we're going to stick with that for now, even though the GFS is further east that I'm showing you here. But even so, even if it is further east, you still get snow up here. Still get a decent amount of snow. And then here's the next frame here, looking at the evening hours. Still got snow wrapping around this system here at this point, but this does move out generally by midnight in most areas here, and then this system rapidly moves off to the northeast here. Again, because the European ensembles are further west, it actually takes it up here a little bit into the Gulf of Maine, not so far east here. By the time it gets up here, there's a pretty good spread of about 100-150 miles between here and here. So big difference in track depending on what you're looking at. The GFS has a progressive bias, which is actually killing the ridge out west and making this thing shoot a little bit further east than we like. So again, we're going to go with the a little bit snowier, a little bit further northwest of I-95 look. Again, you can check out the weather alert maps section and look at the click on the link next to this video. Actually, next to the just above this video to the right, you have a weather alert maps link that you can click on to see our latest call. Going past this system, as we get into Thanksgiving Day, it should be a partly cloudy day and it's still going to remain chilly. Actually, going to remain chilly the rest of the week here. And as we get into the weekend, here's a look at Friday. High pressure in control again, so it should be mostly sunny on Friday, and then back to partly cloudy as we get into Saturday. Another system may affect us late in the weekend. This will be with another front coming through with this system way up here to the north. So again, not looking at anything this weekend. Now it'll really look like there's going to be a trailing system. Little Clipper might bring more snow this weekend here, but the models are starting to back off that idea a little bit, but not totally out of the picture yet. Just because they lose it doesn't mean it necessarily won't come back. We'll keep an eye on that as we get a little bit closer, but right now our main focus is on the system here on Wednesday and what this does here. So right now we're looking for snow over a large area, a large accumulating snowfall for many, and then some mixing as you get down here into Delaware, southern New Jersey, even extreme southeastern PA down by Philly might have some mixing as well. So we'll get into that as we get a little bit closer. Right now we're only a couple days away, so we're getting down to the finalizing our plans here for what our final call map will be on Tuesday evening. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and that is your outlook for November 24th, 2014. Have a great Monday.